The St. Louis Board of Aldermen appears united behind a new law aimed at stopping people from openly carrying weapons on city streets. We wanted to know if that law exists anywhere else in the state and if it's working. Tonight, our Christine Byers talks to the Kansas City Police Union president about how the law there helps officers manage the issue.
When the Missouri state legislature decided to make gun laws some of the most lax in the country, leaders in Kansas City saw the writing on the wall. They sprung into action in 2016, passing an ordinance banning people from openly carrying guns.
I think it was to give law enforcement officers and city officials an opportunity to, at least try to maintain that if you are going to have at least weapons that we can see, that we get an opportunity to check whether or not you have the capability or the legal ability to carry them.
And Brad Lemon, president of the Fraternal Order of Police in Kansas City, is glad they did.
We just don't have an issue with a lot of people walking around, obviously carrying weapons that aren't concealed. I don't think it's the only tool. I think it's a tool.
St. Louis officers don't have that tool, so they're virtually powerless when scenes like this repeatedly play out, as they have for the past few months, especially in downtown. Now the Board of Aldermen is scrambling to pass an ordinance like Kansas City's.
In my ward last fall, a teenager walked to a school with a automatic weapon and 600 rounds of ammunition down the street, and he was completely legal until he actually fired the gun.
Alderwoman Kara Spencer is the sponsor.
And this is a path that our state law allows us to take, and I think this is a good opportunity for us to at least address the open carrying of firearms.
In my opinion, is a bill to stop children from carrying guns in our city. If you're openly carrying a gun in the city of St. Louis, be prepared to show your concealed carry weapons permit.
Lemon says Kansas City only has enforced its ordinance a handful of times and seldom seizes guns, but officers can if needed.
What we try to do is give people an opportunity to correct their behavior before we, start, making, arrests and putting people in jail.
When you have heard about the issues going on here in St. Louis and you've seen the images of the types of weapons being openly carried in downtown St. Louis, are you surprised to learn that we don't have an ordinance like this in place?
Yeah, I think this is one of those times where a law gets passed. We have nothing on our municipal books, and then you have to start going backwards, right, and trying to figure out how to fix what issues might pop out.
Do you think that this could help in St. Louis City?
Yeah, I think it gives them an opportunity to at least address it.
The Board of Aldermen will vote one more time on the bill Thursday before it heads to the mayor's desk. In a brief statement, Mayor Tishaura Jones did not say whether or not she supports the legislation.